Hello. This video will be a bit of a departure from what I'm used to. I've never done a fight analysis before, largely because I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough or qualified enough to analyze or review fights. This would especially be difficult if the purported fight scenario is based purely on conjecture. In this case it is because we've never seen Count Dooku or Darth Maul fight before, aside from the Son of Dathomir comic. But even that story had special circumstances and wasn't really a one-on-one fight. So, with that said, I'm going to do my best to objectively evaluate Count Dooku and Darth Maul and determine who would win in a fight. Let's first look at what we know of Count Dooku. As a Jedi Master, he was considered one of the best swordsmen, an accolade that he had held throughout the rest of his life even after he left the Order. We saw in the Age of Republic comics that he was able to hold his own against the likes of Yoda, and some even thought that he was on par with Yoda, if not better. We also saw Dooku hold his own against Yoda in Attack of the Clones, but in order to escape the fight, he used the Force to put Yoda's allies in danger. Additionally, we saw him hold his own against Anakin and Obi-Wan at the same time, several times, once in Attack of the Clones, once in The Clone Wars, and once in Revenge of the Sith. The duel in Revenge of the Sith ended in Dooku's death, but we know that it was Dooku's and Sidious's plan to hold off against Anakin long enough to turn him to the dark side. At least that's what Dooku thought. So it's very likely safe to say that Dooku was not fighting against Anakin to defeat him, but to keep him occupied enough until Sidious did what he believed Sidious would do to stop him. Now, regarding his Force abilities, he knows all the basics and is quite proficient in all of them. His specialty, though, is his ability to use Force Lightning. This was an ability that he had been able to tap into since his days as Qui-Gon's Jedi Master. During this time, Dooku had already begun looking into the dark side, though not with the intent of going full dark side, but merely to fully understand the Force. Because of this, Dooku, I'd say, has a significantly greater understanding of the Force than Maul does. Maul, on the other hand, has a better and more personal experience of the history of the Sith. Palpatine had specifically groomed Maul with that knowledge. However, this knowledge only filled him with an insatiable hatred, leading him to become the unhinged individual that we're familiar with. This unhinged state is what drives Maul's fighting style, which is almost savage at times. Maul and Dooku are both dexterity-based fighters, but where Dooku has precision and focus, Maul has speed and power. Additionally, Maul's Force abilities, I'd say, are not up to par with Dooku's. He's most definitely a powerful Force wielder, as we've seen him perform Force pushes and pulls, jumps of incredible heights, and he even used the Force to cling on to life for years, even after losing his lower body. He was genuinely a man too angry to die. But these abilities only get him so far. Much like his fighting style, his use of the Force consists of concentrated bursts of power. We've seen him fight and defeat a few Jedi Masters, but he was defeated by Obi-Wan Kenobi when Kenobi was just a Padawan, as well as when Kenobi was living as a hermit on Tatooine. In both of these instances, Maul's defeat came from his lack of situational awareness and patience, both things that Dooku possesses. Additionally, Dooku has defeated Obi-Wan twice while he was fighting him as well as another person. It is this difference that I feel is important and ties all of this evidence together, which is that Dooku has the patience to last in a fight, and Maul does not. Dooku is frugal with his energy, whereas Maul lets his enemy have it from the first punch. So, with all of that being said, I think I have to ultimately give the title of winner to Darth Sidious. Just kidding. I think that Dooku would most likely win in a one-on-one duel between him and Maul. He has the lightsaber skills, being able to hold his own against multiple combatants at once successfully, and has a mastery of the Force that allows him to keep his energy throughout a fight. Maul has stamina and power, but I don't think he has the patience to hold back and conserve that power. That's my opinion, though. I absolutely welcome any disagreements in the comment section. Please tell me how wrong I am. That's all I have for this video, though. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And thanks so much for stopping by, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one.